Hello friends, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing an Ipsy unbagging, and for those of you who watch my channel more regularly, you may be thinking, did we not just do an Ipsy unbagging last week? And that was June's, so, is it July's? No, it is not, and I'm saying all this as if you haven't seen like the title screen of this video. Many months ago, I did not receive one of my Ipsy packages, and it was kind of in the time when the pandemic was more affecting deliveries. So I sort of waited for a while thinking it was just going to be delayed. And then I followed up with Ipsy, but I had gone past the window of when I was able to report it and get a replacement one. But lo and behold, I went to the mailbox today and I have this, and it comes with a lovely letter from Canada Post saying, I am receiving this mail item that was addressed to you that was recently found by our office. Please accept our sincerest apologies as this is not in line with the standards of service you deserve. I guess this just got lost somewhere along the way and has been sitting in a bin. I honestly don't even know what month this is from. I'm gonna guess it was from like September, October last year, but let's take a look. I obviously have no idea what's going to be in here, so I am kind of excited. Let's get this letter out of here first, see if there's anything else. Just my Canada Post apology letter in both official languages. So there is something outside of the bag, and I can tell what it is, although I've not looked that closely at it, but okay, I guess this is probably from like summer last year, judging from the little bag with all the little sunbathers on it, which is kind of cute. Let's see the card in here to see what the theme was and also what month this was from. Oh, okay. So this is from June 2020. So this bag has been sitting somewhere in Canada Post for a full year. So that's quite something. It says, summer is more than a season, it's a state of mind. You deserve to rock that neon liner, swipe the bright gloss, and go full on bold for you. Break your beauty rut and create a splash. June 2020. A lot has happened in a year. So to start with, here are the pieces that are outside of the bag, and I'm actually really excited about this. It's two face masks. One is a pear face mask, which is moisturizing, and the other is a pineapple face mask, which is brightening. But this is from the brand Hyaluronic, and I have used from them a lip treatment and also a face wash, and I really enjoyed both of them. So I'm excited about this. I do enjoy using face masks anyway, but especially because it's from this brand, I really do enjoy what they do. And I can use both moisturizing and brightening. That is awesome. And it's kind of neat. It's slightly different look of packaging than you're used to. I don't know, I guess it looks like it's a pear, but then this one's like pineapple. But either way, that's really neat. It is cruelty-free. The company is actually in Honolulu, but the product itself is made in Korea, interestingly. Okay, I'm excited about that. I always enjoy masks. Maybe this will also be my bag where I finally get a new mascara to try out. I want a new mascara. Maybe this is the bag. Maybe my 1 year later bag is the lucky one. Okay. I have some kind of little box thing here, so I'm gonna guess this is probably a skincare item. Okay, this is from Youth to the People, and I have tried and enjoyed one of their moisturizers before, I believe it was. This is the Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. That's a mouthful. Since I liked the previous product I had from them, I'm kind of looking forward to this. Ooh, that is a very small, tiny little jar. Also, for some reason, I expected it to be green. When you tell me it's kale, spinach, and green tea, I was fully expecting this to be green. It has a slight green tint to it. Okay, that'll be interesting to try. I've got something in here that feels like a pencil, so I'm guessing this is an eyeliner or a lip liner. I'm kind of hoping it's a lip liner because it's a pencil feeling thing, and I don't always love pencil liners. I like liquid liners. All that being said, nope, it's a Kohl of Honor Intense Kajal Blackout liner, and it's from the brand Sugar. I believe I've received a liner from them before. I'm gonna see what I want to do with this because I don't use pencil liners. They just get a little too smudgy on me. It's not the look I go for. I like the sort of clean liquid eyeliner look. This may be something that I pass along to somebody else in my life. Two more products. I've got I've got one thing that could possibly be a mascara, but maybe not. But I'll see what the other thing is first. Maybe a lip product? What do we got? Oh no, this is it's a Ciate mascara. Okay, this is the Ciate Wonder Wand Mascara. I don't know that I've tried one of their mascaras before, but I really like Ciate products, so I really hope this one is good. Basically what I look for in a mascara is I want my lashes to be separated and fluttery. I don't like clumping in any way. I don't like my lashes to kind of pull together. I want them to be fluttery, and I really want it to be waterproof. My bane of my mascara existence is having black circles under my eyes. So I feel like, was it a Ciate one that I really liked before? Anyway, I do enjoy Ciate products. I'm super excited about this. And the funny thing was that this is not the product that I thought was going to be a mascara. So let's see what the other product is. Is it maybe like a lip product? What do we got? Okay, this is a Real Her Girl Power Moisturizing Lipstick. And the funny thing is, if you watched last week's Ipsy unbagging, I think I received this exact same product, but maybe in a different shade, but it was packaged slightly differently. Oh no, this is a different one because it's a different kind of packaging, unless they just revamped the packaging. This is in the shade Deep Mauve, and it's like the tiny little sample lipstick that looks like Barbie lipstick. It seems like, well, the other one was more coral. They really are very like glidey and moisturizing and feel super moisturizing. Feels really nice on my lips, and that is a pretty color. So to me, this felt a little bit like a bonus bag. I completely felt that I was not going to get this. I had kind of forgotten that this had happened. So this is a fun bonus. I'm excited. I'm super excited about the mascara. I'm excited about the face masks. I think this is a nice, really nice moisturizing lipstick, so that's good. I like this brand from what I've tried before. I mean, I'm not the most excited about it just because it's a really small sample, and to me, moisturizers are one of those things that I need to try for a really long period of time to find out if I really like them or not. So this is like nice to have, but it's not going to probably sell me on getting the product in a full size. And the eyeliner is a little meh just because I don't tend to use those, but yeah, everything here feels like a bonus. I just didn't expect to get it, so it felt like a nice little extra treat, even though I was the one who originally paid for it. And interestingly, this card does not tell me anything about the products. Ipsy had gotten pretty good at putting product information into their flyers, but it seems to really go back and forth on whether they provide that. This is just giving tips to maximize your SPF coverage, which is fine, but there's nothing in here that was an SPF product, so it feels a little disconnected from what they provided me in the bag. You know what I do want to do just before finishing this video? I want to see what the wand looks like on this mascara. Okay, so it's a pretty spiky, average-sized wand, but that seems like it might make for good separated lashes, so I am excited. So there we go, guys. That was my surprise June 2020 Ipsy bag. So I guess the next one I have to look forward to is my July one, which is probably a little ways away, but this was kind of nice to have a filler in there since my bags have been a little bit late, or very late lately. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please let me know down below if you've tried any of these products, if you love any of these products or these brands. I love to hear all of that from you guys. Just get your input as well. And if you are liking what you see on my channel but are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I look forward to seeing all of you in my next video. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.